Hi, people. My name's Glenn. I'm gonna try and talk to you all because I've been ridiculed, treated badly by the police, and my case is now being passed to a caseworker, which I have no confidence because I've never had any confidence in IOPC, MOPAC, Secretary of State, the Home Secretary, the Mayor of London, the Chief of Police. I have had no respect from them whatsoever. My case number is 01KF slash 50034 slash 22. Date 3rd of the 12th, 2022. Charge threatening to kill with racial, homophobic, and prejudice towards my neighbor. They have refused to give me this relevant information where they arrested me in my flat with my sick wife, disrespected me, took me to the station, and charged by PC Stanton. And then PC Stanton went to my housing association to have an ASBO put against me. But when it came to the case, PC Stanton redacted herself from the case because when she released me after 18 hours under the threat of Terrorism Act, which they could not show me anything that they proved in my home. They walked into my home because I invited them in. And I said to them, come and sit and talk. They refused to talk to me. Their words were, we're not here to sit and talk to you. Uh, we're here to arrest you for threatening to kill with homophobic tendency. And they took me away from my sick wife, which has cancer. They did not do an investigation. Even though I initiated the investigation, they attitude PC Delote 01P slash P259632 Delote PC 02P slash P24194 Murphy arrested me in my home with my wife being sick and calling her and making a statement. You don't need your mother with you. I was taken to a police station. According to Delotte and Murphy, for my residents' safety. They never interviewed me whatsoever. They didn't even try to speak to me after speaking to Mr. Carruthers for over an hour. And this is all on body camera because I checked to see when they arrested me that this was on body camera. And they say it was on body camera. Now I've got this caseworker, which I believe is giving me information, not yet, information that on a secure line that they're going to give me the body camera footage. And I believe this is a way of covering up because they believe that I'm not going to be using this to go to court to sue these peace police officers, the three of them. 18 hours in jail. For what? For something I did not say, did not mention. They mentioned it. I asked them, when did this happen? PC Delotte and PC Murphy, and entering my front room, said they heard it 2 minutes ago. They stood in my passageway for a minute. The lift is 2 minutes away. I don't know how that these criminals in the police force and in the government bodies do not understand when police officers make absolute ridiculous and side with racist people without checking the information, why they arrested me and held me under the Terrorism Act to check if I've got terrorist information, when it was just a disagreement between two people. I do not believe that the caseworker who is now in my case is going to be doing anything, because ILPC and MOPAC has stated I should not be making any complaint to anybody. I should not be talking to any government body. I should not be, because the case has been resolved. I think not. The case has not been resolved. I am stressed. I'm distressed. My wife is still at cancer, and I am even more stressed because yet again, the police hiding, keeping their corrupt criminals in their police stations, are hiding the facts. I believe when the caseworker gets all the information, which is now 2 years later, and I've had to jump through so many loops asking for data information because the data protection rights is not upholding their legal binding standard. When I request data information regarding myself and arrested officers, they give me a loop to run through. And I have tried to follow all this loop. First of all, requested data. They waited for a year. I requested more information. Why the data's taking that long? They gave me things to do. First of all, they gave me, the point is I have to make another request. I made a request. Then they gave me another request. I have to put it in writing. Then they gave me another request. I have to get my solicitor to put it in writing. Then I've got to go to my solicitor to make a request and go to my solicitor to sign the paperwork to say that I'm making a request. And then still 2 years later, I can't get the information for me to proceed with my case. The data protection is a fault. The government and the Home Secretary and the Mayor of London and the Commissioner of Police, they're all criminals because they make things not be available. I want PC Delato and PC Stanton and PC Murphy to be fired for extracting me from my home without any evidence. I want them to be sacked. And I have been violated so badly that they are still trying to hide this to this day. My wife is signaling to me to be calm. I've been trying to be calm for over 2 years. It's now December the 4th, 2025. And all this time, all I've been done is a runaround. Which I'm going to do another video in a minute to highlight what happened to me when I made inquiries to show these police that they are so incompetent of knowing their jobs. For the moment, I want to make it clear to you all, the government, everybody that I'm going to be sending this to, and to my Facebook people, and I'm going to put this on YouTube, that the system is so corrupt that they don't respect us as human beings. I want this case to be heard. I need this case to go to court so I can have all these free police officers, so-called, arrested and charged for extracting me unlawfully from my home without me making a statement. Thank you.